Hello Internet, and welcome to my tutorial on how to set up Apache Tomcat, Java, Eclipse, and then load both a Java server page and a servlet on both Windows as well as macOS. macOS users, look in the description to jump directly to your part. And I'm going to be moving fast, so get ready to hit the pause button, and I have a lot to do, so let's get into it. Alright, so first, whenever you want to install Java, you can just search in Google and specifically look for Java Development Kit version 11 or whatever you would like to use. This is going to work for future versions of Java, I'm sure, as well. And you're going to look for a page that looks like this, and you're going to want to click on this executable down here. Once you install that, you're going to see a wizard that looks something like this, and you're going to click on Next, and just click on Next. Do not change anything. That will cause problems, and everything is going to install for you. When everything's installed, it's going to look like this, and you're going to click on Close. If you go and search in your program files and Java, you're going to see something that looks like this. Then what we're going to do is go and get Apache, and you can go to this specific address right here. What we're going to be doing is getting the 9th version of Apache. You're specifically going to want to get this 64-bit zip right here, and you're going to want to click that you want to save that. It's going to, of course, go into your downloads folder, and you're going to right click on it and then click on Extract All, which is going to open up this window you see over here. You are then going to change that into just your basic C, your lowest level of your directory, and then click on Extract. Once you do, you're then going to change the name of that directory to just simply Tomcat, just to make everything easier in the future. After you do that, you are then going to type in environment down here in the little search bar, and then click on Edit the System Environment Variables. After you do that, you're going to click on Environment Variables, which is going to open up this guy right here, and you're then going to click on New. You're going to type in Java Home, and then link directly to the Java location, wherever you stored that, and then click on OK. You're then going to type in New again and type in Catalina_home, and then you're going to link to the directory where you saved Tomcat, and then click on OK. Then you're going to click on Path, and you're going to go in specifically enter this line right here, and then the Catalina home, right like that, and then click on OK. And now you have everything set up that way, and then we're going to come in here and we're going to type in command, and then specifically open up your command prompt. After you do that, you're going to change to the Tomcat bin directory, and then you're going to type in startup. Whenever you do that, Tomcat is going to start up. You can specifically check that everything is working by going to localhost :8080 with a / and you should see this. Now you know that the Tomcat server is installed properly and is working. Now it's time to get Eclipse. You don't need Eclipse, but I'm just going to use it just so that you have something to work with. You're going to specifically look for download packages, and what you want is Eclipse IDE for enterprise Java developers. And you, of course, are going to pick on the Windows 64-bit. This page is going to open, and you're going to say that you want to download it. After you download it, you're going to see Eclipse once again inside of your downloads folder. You're going to say that you want to extract it into your program files, and then click on Extract. And it's going to look like this, the directory structure. And this is the Eclipse application. You could right click on it and, have a link generated for it so you can easily find it. Whenever you double click on it, this is going to open up. It's going to say Eclipse Workspace. Just click on Launch. After you do that, it makes it very easy to start your Java EE web project just by clicking on this guy. And if you do not see this, you can click on Help and then the Welcome page, and this is what you're going to see. After you do that, you can just type in web project since this is a sample. Everything else here on the page should look pretty much exactly the same, and then you're going to come over here and click on New Runtime, and you're going to click on the version of Tomcat that you have installed, which is going to be version 9, and then click on Next. You're then going to click on Browse and then find the location where you saved Tomcat, and then come down here and click on Select Folder. Then make sure that the JRE is set for the version of Java that you installed, which is going to be Java 11 in this situation, and then click on Finish. This guy's going to be automatically generated. You're going to right click on it, come to New, and then we're going to create a Java server page. Whenever this comes up, you can just type in hello-world.jsp and click on Finish. And then this is the page that's going to be automatically generated for you. You're then going to come down here where it says no servers are available and click on that. And whenever you do, this is going to pop up. You're once again going to select the Tomcat 9 server. Everything else here should be exactly the same, and then click on Finish. Then you're going to right click on this guy down right here and then click on Add and Remove. Whenever you do, your web project is going to come come up here, you're going to select it on the left side of the screen, click on Add, and then it'll go over there, and then click on Finish. You could then come in here and change this file in some way just so that you're sure that something changed. You're then going to want to come down here where we have the little play button and then click on Start the Server. I did this on purpose because this is probably something that might happen. If you see this message right here, what that means is you already have Tomcat running, so you need to shut it down, so click on OK. You're then going to want to go into your bin directory and then click on Shut Down instead of Start Up. That's going to shut down the server so that you can start it up in Eclipse. Then what you want to do is open this folder right here, and you're going to see server.xml, and open that up by double clicking on it. If you scroll way down to the absolute bottom, you're going to see web project, which is what you named your application. So you want to select this, copy it. Then if you jump over into any browser and type in localhost :8080/web project and helloworld.jsp, you should see this, and that means everything is working great. Now we're going to create a servlet. So web project, right click on it, go to new, and then come down here and select servlet. After you do that, you're going to see something that looks like this. You're going to want to come in here and type in a package, which is just anything that would be unique, like a website that you own or something like that. And then you're going to type in hello servlet, and everything will look exactly the same, and you're going to click on Finish. Then something that looks like this is going to pop up with hello servlet.java. You're going to want to come down here where it says restart the server and click on that. And then after that, you're going to go to localhost :8080/web project and hello servlet with nothing after it. And if you do, you're going to see this, and you're going to know that absolutely everything has been installed correctly. So that's how you set up everything on Windows. Now I'm going to show you how to set up everything on macOS. All right, to set up everything on macOS, what you're going to want to do is on Google or whatever search you use, you're going to specifically look for Java Standard Edition and 11 followed with macOS, and look for a page that looks like this. You may need to sign in, you may not. All right, so look for something like this and then click on Download. It's going to take you to a page that looks like this, and you can just click on the DMG file right here to make everything easy. After you do, this is going to open up. You're going to click on this, and then you're going to click OK a whole bunch of times to get Java to install. After you do that, you can then go into Applications and Utilities and specifically look for Terminal, and you're going to type in Java-version, and you should see it Java 11 installed. Now we're going to have to make some changes. You're going to want to go to your home directory. So once again, in the terminal, which is in Applications Utilities, you're going to want to type in CD and then tilde and a /. After that, you're going to type in touch and space .bash_profile. You can then open this up in TextEdit just by typing in open with a space and then a dash and E and bash profile. You're going to see something like this, and you're going to type in the second line right here, and then you're going to click on save. Now it's time to get Tomcat installed. You're going to go to tomcat.apache.org and then download -90. You're specifically going to go in this area where it says core and then tar-gz and click on that. That is going to go into your downloads directory, and you're going to right click on it and click on open with and archive utility. Then the directory will be created. Then you're going to go back into your terminal and you're going to click on cd/user/local. You're going to move the directory by going sudo mv. You're probably going to have to type in a password and exactly what you see here on your screen. Of course, make sure that the name, the directory name is exactly what you have, and then you're going to type in user local. You can then see if you type in the command ls that Apache is directly in the directory where you said you wanted it to go. Then there's a whole bunch of other commands. You're going to want to type in sudo remove -f and library Tomcat. You're then going to create a symbolic link for Tomcat, and how you do that is typing in sudo ln and exactly what you see right there, and then follow that up with library/Tomcat. You can then get your specific username by typing in ID and a space and -un. You can see there's mine. You're then going to change ownership of that directory to yourself, so just type in this command you see right here. You're also going to want to make your scripts executable, and that is exactly what this last command here does for you. Then you're going to be able to start up Tomcat anytime you like just by typing in library tomcat bin startup.sh, and you can see Tomcat started. And if you then open up a browser and go to localhost :8080, you can see there is Tomcat and everything's running perfectly. Now we're going to install Eclipse. You are specifically looking for Eclipse IDE for enterprise Java developers very important. Just click on the 64-bit next to Mac. You're then going to go to this page, and you can just double click on this guy to open up the DMG file. To install Eclipse, all you need to do is go and grab Eclipse, drag it over into your applications folder, and everything's installed. Now you're going to open up Eclipse just by going to your applications folder and double clicking on it, and then we want to open up our welcome page. So you're going to click on Help and Welcome. Whenever you do, you're going to see this. You want to click right here where it says Create a new Java EE web project. Whenever you do, this is going to open up. You're going to give it the name Test Tomcat, and you're going to come over here where it says New Runtime, and then select Apache Tomcat version 9, just like you just installed, and then click on Next. Then you're going to click on Browse right here, and then look for Tomcat where you installed it, and then click on Open. Whenever you do, it's going to link to this guy right here, and you're going to click on Finish. Now you can see Apache Tomcat version 9 is right here, and everything else should look exactly the same, and then click on Finish. Now you have Eclipse open. You're going to want to come over to Web Content, right click on it, click on New, and then click on JSP file. Whenever you do, you're going to see something like this. You're going to type in hello world.jsp, and then click on Finish. This little guy's going to open up right here. You can come into the title section and the body section and just put something in there that looks unique, and then save it. You're then going to want to come down here where it says no servers available and click on this link. Whenever that happens, you're going to see this little guy pop up here. You're going to select your version of Tomcat and then click on Next. This guy is going to open up. If it doesn't, what you can do is whenever the server is down here, you can right click on it and then click that you want to add and remove. But either way, this should open up. You're going to select Tomcat right here and then click on Add. There you can see Test Tomcat's over there on the right side of the screen. Click on Finish. Then you're going to go to the right side of your screen and click on this little play button, which is going to start your server. You may need to shut down your server that you opened up in your terminal just by going to the Tomcat directory, and instead of doing startup, enter the command shutdown if you get any type of error. You're then going to want to go over here to servers, open this all up, and then double click on server.xml. Whenever you do, you're going to see test Tomcat down here. This is the path that you're going to use in your browser to see everything. So select it and copy it. And then you're going to jump over into any browser, type in localhost :8080 test Tomcat hello world.jsp, and you should see this, and there is your Java server page. Now what we're going to do is come in and create a servlet. You're going to right click on Test Tomcat and New, and then come down here to Servlet. Down here in the package area, you're going to want to enter something unique like a website address that you own, and you're going to want to type in hello servlet. Everything else should look exactly the same, and then click on Finish. After that, you're going to see hello servlet. Don't change anything here, just save it. You're going to want to come down here and click on the little play button again. This is going to restart your server. And then if you go to localhost :8080 test Tomcat hello servlet, you should see this, and everything has been properly installed. So I hope this tutorial helps you guys, and like always, please leave your questions and comments below. Otherwise, till next time.